I used to copy and pasting tables manually in Excel. Hi, and welcome to Diary. In this video, I'll be showing you how to append multiple tables and merge related data sets together without you having to click on that Ctrl plus C to copy and Ctrl V to paste. We've all been there, multiple tables, multiple sheets, multiple files, and the same frustrating process of copying, pasting, and reformatting, which is slow, error prone, and honestly a waste of time. In this video, I'll be showing you how to merge and append tables using Power Query instead. Let's get started. So the tables we want to merge together are the sales data. You can see the sales data for January and sales data for February, which is in a folder called monthly sales. So to activate the Power Query to merge them using Power Query, you go to on your Excel sheet, you go to data. Under data, you could see get data, get and transform data. So you click on get data. Our data is in a file which is in a folder. So you click on from folder. So this is our data. So all we need to do is click on open. So this summarizes the two sheets or the two files in the folder. You can see sales for February, sales January. So to combine the data, which is they are being appended together, all we need to do is click on combine and load. If you still want to make some transformations, you can click on combine and transform data. But for this, we are not doing any form of transformation. Just click on combine and load. Then to combine files. So to show a preview of the file, click on the sales data. So this is showing a preview of the first file, which is the February file in the folder. You can see the dates here for February. So I'm just going to click on OK. So after clicking on combine and load, the data set is opened in Excel like this. And as you can see, the two sheet has been combined already. So if we click on source name, you can see sales for February and sales for January. And the good part about this is that once the folder is updated with an additional sheet, maybe for other months, by the time you refresh this table in Excel, the sheets also automatically gets updated. So let's demonstrate this quickly. So I'll be copying and pasting this folder and just rename it to March. So now once you come to Excel, all I need to do is click on refresh. And then we can see that sales match has been added to the folder. But then if you want to save this folder, this particular it is recommended that you do not save it in the actual folder where the other files are contained. You just save it in an external folder instead, such that by the time you are updating the file, this master file would not be updated as well. In this second part of the video, I'll be showing how to merge datasets together using Power Query merge function. This is the customer details, which is the particular sheet, and we also have the customer purchases in another sheet as well. So I retain this customer details sheet, go to data, go to, this is already in the table, so I just need to select from table or range. Then my table has headers has to be checked because you can see that the table has headers here. Then click on OK. So to include the other table, I'll be loading that particular sheet here as well. So I'm coming here to click on new source. This is already still in an Excel workbook. So I'll click on Excel workbook here. Then select customer purchases and import. So we have our two tables, customer purchases and customer details. Let me rename this to customer details. So I want to match the two data sets together. Under customer details, you can see customer ID, customer name, email, phone, and city. And for the customer purchases, you can see the last purchase date, the total purchases, lifetime spend, and preferred payments. So to match the two tables together, I'll come under combine here, then click on match queries. Click on this drop down sign and click on match queries as new. Then we can see the first table here as customer details. Then in the second file, which second table which I want to merge together is the customer details. So now all I need to select is, so we can see the customer ID and the customer ID, which are the two common columns in the data set. And then the kind of join we want to perform. So we can see left outer, right outer, full outer, inner join, and so on like that. And then you can already see that selection matches 25 of rows from the first table, meaning everything in the second table matches with everything in the first table. So I'll just click on OK. Now I can rename this to customers. So now that I've renamed it, if I scroll to the left, you can see the new table that has been added, customer purchases, which is still showing as a table. So I'll click on this sign here to select the columns I want to show in the new table. I don't know the customer ID again since it's already in the first table. So I'll uncheck this and leave the rest. Then use original column name as prefix. I'll uncheck this as well since I don't want the customer purchases to remain in the name of the tables. So I'll click on OK. Now we have the two tables that have been merged together. All I need to do now is to click on close and load. And now we can see that the two data sets has been matched together. So that is how to merge and append tables together with a few clicks using Power Query. So work on real life projects, you can check out the Amdari platform.